Well, the only thing I can say about the Cowboys is they fought back in the third and fourth quarter 2024 against the Packers, but a little much too late. If they had another quarter, they probably would have won the game. But the offense wasn't doing nothing. The defense wasn't doing nothing. They couldn't get the ball to CeeDee Lamb. They couldn't get the ball to other receivers until later on in the third and fourth quarter. I'm very disappointed among everybody that's a Dallas Cowboy fan. And the coach was disappointed because, not the coach, but the general manager, when they put the camera on him, when they saw that the Packers got a touchdown, he threw down some paper. He hit the table with the paper. Out of disbelief, out of dissatisfaction, and out of the performance of what his team, his organization, the Dallas Cowboys, were doing tonight. They didn't live up to the name of being a Dallas Cowboy. They didn't live up to the organization of being a Dallas Cowboy. They let the commissioner, the owner, and all the top brass in the Cowboy organization down. They didn't do their job right off the bat. And the bad thing and the most embarrassing thing out of everything that I'm saying right here, right now, is the fact that they let the Packers come to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, where all the Dallas Cowboy fans are, and they whooped that ass. They made them look like somebody mowing the lawn and running right through them, which is what they did for the first half of the game and a little bit of the third quarter, the second half. They wasn't on point. They didn't have it going on like that. Dak throwing interceptions again. That's a disappointment. But that's Dak. You ain't going to win no championship like that, man. And I'm talking to all the Cowboy players. And I'm upset just like the head people that run it. As much as many others. That's a disappointment to see. I can see if they went to Green Bay and got beat like that. But they came to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium and whooped your ass like a stepchild. They beat your ass. Simple as that. Ain't no excuses. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing just because I love and like the Dallas Cowboys. You didn't do your job, man. You didn't do it early enough. If you had done it then in the first half like you did in the second half, you would have pulled the game out by the hair of your chinny chin chin. But you didn't. You was 2 touchdowns away. You blew it again. And throwing interceptions ain't going to win no game or games. I don't know if you out the playoffs or whatever, but I'll find out, I'm sure. But you let the Packers come to our team and beat them in their own hometown, in the arena, the brand new one that was fixed. Everybody was there, was sold out. and you embarrassed everybody. And I'm talking to the Cowboy organization, and I'm talking to some of the players. You didn't play hard enough. You act like you didn't care. They was running through us like that. You was missing tackles. You didn't act like you really wanted to play. And the end result told on you. So for you to be upset about it, I'm talking about the Cowboy teammates and all that, you asked for it because you wasn't doing much. Everybody's seen it around the world, man. Not just here in the United States, all over the world. Especially the ones that's fans. You didn't do shit, man. Nothing. You let them run through you like you running on a racetrack. They blew through you, man. And you act like you didn't really care. I mean, I'm sitting back analyzing everybody. Your actions speak louder than your words. And your actions didn't fulfill the title that you hold over your head as a America's team. It didn't fulfill it tonight. And I'm upset. I'm devastated. Like a lot of people. Some people are crying about it physically. I'm mad. But you ain't gonna never, ever win championships like the way you playing. I don't understand some of you folks, man, that play for the organization. I mean, certain teams, you come out and you dominate and you win. Then others, they blow through you like you ain't nothing. When you need to be playing the hardest is when you playing the tougher teams. The Packers, the 49ers, the Eagles. I'm talking about them top of the line teams. They just like you, but you can't seem to win and beat San Francisco. They done beat you 3 times straight. You lucked up and beat the Eagles this year. But they having problems. You brought all this on yourselves because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You getting paid all this money. Every one of them is millionaires. And you didn't live up to the money that you got, that you signed for and you getting paid for. And you call yourself America's team? Not tonight you wasn't. You ain't America's team playing like that. And I'm keeping it real. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I ain't gonna act like I like what happened when I didn't, as well as others, just because I'm a Cowboy fan, a Dallas Cowboy fan. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You was wrong tonight. Terrible. Your performance was terrible. Now, CeeDee Lamb came back in the second half. He was trying his best to pull something out, but he's only one man. He can't do everything. It takes everybody to do the same thing, and you didn't do it. Some of them did for a little while because you were coming back, but the time ran out on you. And it was your fault because you should have been doing that in the first half. And you didn't. You dishonored the fans because of your performance. Now, the coach, I don't know if he's going to be there another year or not. You know, he's with the Eagles, and they let him go at the Eagles. Then he came to the Cowboys. Now he might get another strike, and they might let him go again. You need a more aggressive coach like Vince Lombardi, man, that'll keep it real with you. You know, that's why the Packers are the way they are from history. You need a stern coach like that. It ain't gonna take no stuff off of nothing and nobody. The rules is the rules, and if you gonna be with this organization, you need to be doing what you doing. You need to be living up to the money that you getting paid. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what I just said. You're not. Everybody can't do it by themselves. That's why it has to be a team effort. It wasn't a team effort. At times it was when you were coming back, but too little, too late, man. That ain't going to outweigh what you didn't do in the first half. In the early part of the third quarter, they was getting touchdown after touchdown on you. You get a touchdown, then they come right back and get one. That's got to stop, man. And if they have to get rid of that coach, I hate to say it because I like him, then so be it. Get somebody else. Maybe somebody younger, like the Miami Dolphins got, a young coach. You know what I'm saying? You got to dot all your T's, dot all your I's, cross all your T's, put commas in your sentences and periods at the end of them with exclamation marks or question marks. You didn't do that tonight. The question marks are if the owner's going to keep the coach. And in my opinion, I don't think he is, because based on what I seen in his reaction before the half, when they showed him up there, and he was disappointed when he slapped that paper on the table. So right there, that told me he got to make some changes, and he got to do them quick, because this is an every year thing. I don't get it. You win some, and then you lose some. You can't win no championship like that. You got to have a smooth track record of winning. You know, you win 2 or 3 games, you're on the roll, then you lose 2 or 3. You can't win no championship, and you can't live up to your name as the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, because your actions tell it all. All you got to do is rewind that tape and look at the game. It's all over YouTube. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't do what you're getting paid to do. You was lackadaisical, and you wasn't on point. They beat you to the punch every time they got a touchdown. But like I said, you came back. But look, people remember a winner. They don't remember when you come back and almost win. That ain't good enough. It ain't. If you had been doing the same thing from the start to the finish, I wouldn't be doing this video, and a lot of people wouldn't be upset. And the owner wouldn't be mad and debating on what he should do to, if he going to keep the coach or he going to let him go. See? Well, I'm done talking. Been talking for 14 minutes and 8 seconds, so I'm out of here. You got a lot of soul searching to do for next time. Later.